Okay, so it's day one of Sonic Expo. So last year I recalled a situation where the air was making the stickers and sticker sheets curl up, so I decided to not put them out until this morning, but it took a lot more time than I thought. But I was able to finish in time for VIP hour to begin, which is 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and then 1 p.m. opens to the general to the rest of the day at 7 p.m. I'm next to two friends, Striped Pants and Octobits, both who were at Sonic Expo Dallas last year in 2024, so it's really good to see them again. I'm not sure what my expectations are for the show. If you guys watched my vlog earlier this year for Sonic Expo Atlanta outdid Dallas numbers from last year. I am curious what's gonna be like this year. I was told by MightySen, who is also the organizer and one of the artists here, that the attendance numbers are higher here than in Atlanta. We'll see. We're hoping for this to be even a stronger show to continue growing the Sonic fandom and the Sonic Expo community. The time is now 2:32. It's been about like an hour and a half since general doors opened. It's interesting. I feel like there are definitely a lot more people this year than last year's Friday. Something I've noticed about Sonic Expo's marketing is that it's just very effective. It's been very consistent and it's definitely been hyping people up. A lot of people have been coming here and I'll ask them like, oh, are you excited for the weekend? They say that they've been saving up for this event. There are people that remember me from last year and they also checked out the vlog as well. There are people who have bought a couple things for me before and want to get even more Marvel vs. Capcom stickers, more acrylic stands. Curiously enough, Mungie stuff, all my Torty Cat stuff has just been doing a lot better than all my other stuff. So could it be that Mungie is better than Sonic? Who knows? But yeah, the vibes are really good, the energy is really good, everyone's really excited. It's noticeably, I mean, it's very, they keep the air out blasting on in here, but it is noticeably hotter because of how many people are in here. So which is great. It's been constantly busy. And I was like, oh my God, it feels like a Saturday. So it's only day one. And it's like the day just started. So that's pretty cool. Earlier, someone asked me if I was part of the stamp rally, which I forgot to apply to. They told me that, sorry, I'm saving all my money for people in the stamp rally, which is fair, it's fair. Taking a moment to step away from the table to visit the water stations. Gotta love shows that have water available for you and very easily accessible. Yeah, it's around 5:30 right now. We got a little less than an hour and a half before the show ends. Yeah, so far it's good. Everyone I've been talking to, both from vendor side and attendee side, has been really positive about the show. Everyone's just talking about how there's like a lot more people this year. Everyone's doing a lot better than last year. Myself included. It's interesting. I think my table positioning is worse, and not being part of any stamp rallies has been hurting some sales or exposure for me, but at the same time, I'm still doing pretty good. I wonder if the artist alley sizing has lessened compared to last year. It definitely feels that way. It feels like there's more walk space and less clutter. Everyone's art is just really good. Even with all my new stuff like that I didn't have before. Although that person was just wearing my shirt, so I'm like, maybe I'm not gonna do as well this year. Something I've really noticed is that everyone has built really tall displays. I don't know if that's just a thing now, but everyone's displays are very tall, so. Okay, so day one just kind of flew by really fast. I don't know if it was just because there's so many more people now, or the energy is just stronger than ever, but Yeah, it felt like 7 hours flew like nothing. Everyone's just so nice at this show. The community is just really welcoming. It honestly, the vibes and atmosphere of Sonic Expo kind of reminds me of like a furry show. If you guys have watched my vlogs early this year, I've started tabling at furry shows, and I have always been praising about how nice and welcoming and awesome that community is, and Sonic Expo kind of gives me similar vibes. You know, makes sense, furry adjacent, right? In terms of numbers, I definitely did better than last year, like by a lot, I think. So if this keeps up for the weekend, that'll be great. Something that's interested me today, however, is that I think this is the slowest my t-shirts have ever performed at a show, which is interesting. Because people were saying, like, I've seen everyone wearing your shirts, and I do see the people wearing them, but I look at how much I've made, like, by stock, and I'm kind of like, I feel like this moves faster. Not sure what that means. Hopefully there'll be more to show tomorrow. And again, if you guys are watching this vlog for the first time, you can also reference my previous Sonic Expo Dallas vlog for 2024 for a wider look at the experience. Okay, so it's the morning of day 2. Well, technically afternoon. The VIP hour just started. I got here earlier to help to try and set up a new part of my display. I got these new 90-degree clamps with some bars to hang my prints. You might have noticed on the first day I wasn't able to display any of my large prints, but now I have a couple of them on display. I think it helps the feng shui of the table. Once again, thanks to my neighbor, Striped Pants, for assisting me. Definitely am having a bit of a rough morning. You know, I was just telling my other neighbors, Octobits, I was like, man, I think I like accidentally overdosed on my anti-anxiety meds, so like my brain's just going on overdrive, so I just been really overwhelmed by and overstimulated by everything, but I'm just taking a moment to calm down, get some fiber in me. I don't know if the prints will actually move, but I think it might get more eyes on my table or make my table feel more full. Brought some restocks of acrylic stands yesterday. Happy that that was moving a bit. It seems like there was a big sizable crowd outside, so very curious how today will unfold. All right, I'm here with my table neighbor, Laszlo, the artist of Octobits. How's it going?
It's going great. We're at day 2. I'm hyped. It's gonna be a big day.
So day 1 was good for you?
Yeah, comfortably busy, but I think the best thing about it was just talking with all the fans and having a good time. Like, even if they didn't come and buy stuff, it was still like we had good discussions about
the passion of everyone here is something to really know.
It's infectious. It's contagious for sure. I shared a table last year, and now I'm doing my own table. I can definitely tell a difference.
Oh yeah.
But I'm also able to kind of like scope out more people because I'm in a different place than I was like last year, like physically like in a different place.
Right.
So I'm able to see more people and like get to know more people. And I like this year better so far.
Oh, that's great to hear. Yeah, me too. What are you expecting from today?
If I keep my expectations low and then we go above and beyond, I'm like, let's go for it. I'm hoping to get some stuff moved that didn't really move yesterday.
Okay. Yeah.
But if it doesn't happen, honestly, like I said, just talking with people and saying hi and meeting people from the internet is outstanding.
Hell yeah. What do you have here that you're proud of, or do you want to move, or like?
I'm very excited for my tail waggers myself. Okay. They are
that was so cute.
I have SBO and Tangle right now. I probably should have done a Vector, but I'm trying to think of other characters, not even Sonic characters, that have long tails that could actually do something.
Yeah. Well, good luck today.
Thanks, Jay. You too. Yeah. Bye.
All right, the time is now 2:34. High traffic in this time on Saturday. There's people coming in nonstop, taking their time looking at every single booth, checking out each other's cosplays and just mingling about. Unfortunately, I had to leave for like 15 minutes because the application for Fanime was happening at the same time, and it caps at 1,000 applications. So I'm like, I need to run out of here and start refreshing my phone because the connection here is not the best. My table neighbor was telling me that, like, yeah, you missed some people, you missed a lot of people, and I was like, okay, all right, I just gotta come back. And I was taking sales while like looking at my phone and refreshing at the same time, but thankfully we're good. Hopefully I get in. If anyone from Fanime is watching, please let me know what you think. So putting up the prints was a pretty good idea. People have been buying them, which is nice. The self-serve stickers have been doing pretty okay. Yeah, I would say pretty well. not moving as fast as they have before, but maybe it's because I've had them here before, in a sense. Not a self-serve, but just the designs. All right, I'm with Sen, the artist behind MightySen, who's also the organizer of Sonic Expo. How's it going?
Going good, going good.
Man, so you do Artist Alley and organize an entire convention. What is that like?
I think it honestly helps me because I'm an artist, so I know what the artists want. I know what a good alley is. I know a good layout. I know a good size.
Yeah,
you know, I don't want to cram a bunch of people in here. I want quality versus quantity.
Yeah, okay, right on, right on.
Yeah.
It definitely shows. Both shows I've been to so far, both Dallas and Atlanta, it's just been really awesome. Speaking of, how are you feeling like this show is going, and how in comparison to last year's Dallas and this past year's Atlanta?
So I think this year my Friday was really good. Today was also really good, but I had a phenomenal Saturday last year because I had my friend who voice acts somebody in the Snapcube dub, so.
Oh, gotcha.
We had a lot of people. It was like a crowd. But today was great. I'm probably on par to maybe tie with Atlanta. It's pretty close. It's pretty close.
Same here.
Yeah.
It's like today was good. I'm just like, I'm not sure if it's better, but
yeah, I mean both are good.
Yes.
Either way, we're winning. We're winning.
Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. What are you showing off this year?
I don't have too much new stuff. Honestly, like running the event is my big priority. So I want to make sure everybody's good. I have my Chow Gotcha right here.
Gotcha.
I have my puppy stickers.
Yeah.
I have I think the Hero one is the new one.
Cute. And then anything else you want people to know who are considering either vending or even coming to Sonic Expo for fun?
I mean, if you want to have fun, obviously come here. If you love Sonic, if you love Sonic in any capacity, obviously you should come here.
Yes.
The vibes are great. I'm sure you could agree.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah. And as for tabling, it's been hard. It's been very difficult lately.
Sure.
The first year I was on my hands and knees begging people to apply because we were first year con.
Yeah.
Second year we had a little bit of a reputation and it was a little bit easier. This year was actually really tough. I had to turn back people who like really genuinely deserve to be here. It's getting very competitive.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would say if you want to stand out, have some kind of merch that like not many people have. Something interesting, something new, bring something fun to the table.
Yeah. I agree 100%.
Yeah.
Hey, that speaks to the growth of like the show that you're running.
Right.
Like the fact that it's getting more competitive, like that's
Word's getting around that it's good.
100%. Apply to both Sonic Expo, Dallas, and Atlanta, or just come for fun.
Maybe other Sonic Expos in the future.
I'm so sorry. All right, it's the final day of Sonic Expo. I actually came in a little late today because I had a slow morning and wanted to get some breakfast. I arrived in the middle of VIP hour and I was able to make a couple of sales already. It's the last day, so people are coming in ready to buy, going to the booths that they've been thinking about all weekend. So that's nice. Today's gonna be shorter. I think the hours today are from 1 to 5 p.m. or general hours. So it's VIP 12 to 1 and then 1 to 5 for general. So it's the shortest day, only 4 hours in a sense. I'm just here to ride out the rest of the good vibes of the show. Again, everyone's just really nice. I've been asking people how their weekend has been, and everyone's just having a really good time, both vendors and attendees. And yeah, it's just a really good energy to have here. Okay, and that's the end of Sonic Expo Dallas 2025. Overall, in terms of my numbers, definitely way better than Dallas last year. So the show is definitely growing. If seeing the crowds in this vlog wasn't enough proof, this show is excitedly growing. However, it is not better than my Atlanta numbers, which is interesting because Dallas is local to me and Atlanta I had to travel for. But overall, the vibes of both shows are equally amazing. Everyone's just super passionate and nice and considerate, empathetic towards one another. And yeah, it just goes to show that the Sonic community and fandom is just really sweet. Things that did well for me at this show specifically were acrylic stands and spinning charms. Things that like weren't what you would normally see stood out more for me at the show. I didn't really move as many shirts as I thought. I did sell a lot, but Atlanta, the shirts flew like crazy. I think here there was just so much to look at that maybe my shirts just didn't stand out as much. That being said, they were still a hot, like definitely in the top 3 items that I sold, especially the Shadow one. This goddamn Shadow shirt. Shadow's gonna haunt me forever. And to anyone who's watching this vlog or has watched last year's vlog, I really appreciate your support and patronage. I hope anything in this video has been helpful to your experience and what to expect for Sonic Expo, whether you are trying to be a vendor or an attendee. You can make sure to keep up with me on my socials, somewhere in the link in the descriptions or on the screen somewhere. Mungie, my cat, thanks everybody. All right, see you guys in the next show. Bye.